Hey guys, it's Richard here, and I'm going to talk to you right now about negotiating. We always get asked questions about how Total Debt Freedom negotiates for people and reduces debt, and why we're able to do it, or why creditors would do it. And you know, I could talk forever about that, but it's very different for everybody because really depending on your financial situation and what got you there, we adopt different approaches to negotiating. But I'm going to give you two examples that happened to me in the last couple weeks where I was able to negotiate. And I always have fun with this. This is kind of one of the things that I love to do. So I was down in Barbados, and down there all the beaches are public. So the local Bajans will go and buy plastic beach chairs and umbrellas, and they rent them to the tourists for the day, usually for about $10 Bajan per item. So a beach chair, an umbrella, and another beach chair will be $30 Bajan. So the guy will, sure enough, show up when you get to the beach, and he'll try to sell you his chairs for the day as, you know, as a rental. $30 Bajan is going to be his asking price. The point being is you got to try to work out a better deal. So we would get there just after lunch usually, and the sun would set there by about 6 o'clock. So you get there and you figure, look, I'm going to be here from 1 to 4 or 5 o'clock maybe. We're not going to be here for the whole day, so I'll tell you what, I'll give you $15 Bajan. Sometimes they would take it, sometimes we'd end up paying as much as $20 Bajan. The point being is they would work out a deal. If you hold firm and you negotiate based on some point of leverage, i.e. I'm not here for the whole day, they'll work something out with you. Let me give you another example. And this one's a little bit firmer because I got an invoice from my corporate lawyer for a phone conversation that I had. And I was blown away at first because we only talked for 10 minutes and the invoice was for $270. And I thought to myself, well, what is this for? And I had to backtrack and take a look at what we had talked about. And I had understood it as more of a courtesy phone call, like he had done this for free because I had paid his company so much money over the years. And there was no follow-up work needed. It was very short. So I was surprised to get the invoice. Anyway, so I looked it up and I dug up the phone call. And I sent him an email with the information attached. And I said, hey, got this from you. I'm a little bit confused. The bill's for $270 for a 10-minute phone call. Does that mean that your hourly is $1,620? Question mark. And I said, you know, what are your thoughts? Now, I knew his hourly is not $1,620. It's ridiculous. There's no lawyer that charges that, even by Bay Street standards. This guy's hourly was $450. Anyway, he was way out of line for sending that bill to me for $270. So he writes me back and he goes, well, I can print up the docketing for you, and my thoughts are is that you pay it. Now, when I got that, I was blown away. You know, that's not how you treat a client. That's not, you know, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. This guy basically told me just go ahead and pay it, and he's being an arrogant, crooked lawyer. So I wrote him back and I said, look, you know, here's the thing. I expect some courtesy phone calls out of you. I've paid you guys over $20,000 over the years. Your billing is way out of line. Anyway, after going back and forth a little bit, I ended up settling with him for about less than half, and I fired the guy at the end of it. So the point being is you can really negotiate a lot of stuff. If you have a point of leverage and you can capitalize on it, then go use it. You know, when people are in credit card debt, you're delinquent, one of the options that you've got is to go file for bankruptcy, in which case most creditors get nothing. So, you know, the point of leverage there can be, well, let's work out a deal, otherwise you're not going to get a whole lot from this client. But you can negotiate a lot of stuff. You see stuff on Kijiji and they're asking $50, offer them $25 and try to reason it as to why. Maybe use comparables. Same thing if you go buy a used vehicle and it's privately being sold, you know, see if you can work out a better deal. Use comparables, you know, based on mileage, kilometers, that sort of thing. Save your money. You don't have to pay full asking price. You work hard for your money, the government taxes you. Have some fun with it, see if you can work out a better deal. Tip for the day. See you later, bye.